AlphaMale Sports, where sports and entertainment collide.
Draft is soon to be coming, but this is the most important time. This is where teams become better. This is where teams become Super Bowl contenders, Super Bowl caliber teams, playoff caliber teams. Is definitely going to be pivotal for a lot of NFL teams right now. What am I talking about? This is what I'm talking about.
Free agency.
Free agency. Free agency is a week away. Free agency is a week away. And yesterday was the very last day for teams to put the franchise tag on players. Now, you know about the franchise tag. That's when, the team and the representative of the player have not been able to come to somewhat of an agreement. The team making sure they don't want to lose out on this player says, you know what, screw it. We'll give you the league minimum or just the league maximum, my apologies, for that specific position. And you go ahead and come back, play for a year. We'll restructure or figure this out either in the middle of the year, end of the year, or before the season even starts. The hot story of the day is the Lamar Jackson saga. The Lamar Jackson saga has now taken a turn. And we're going to get into it. Because here's the thing. You guys have heard me rant on social media. You heard me talk with my guy Jarvis Davis. Shouts out to Locked In Sports. I've been able to talk to other people around the Atlanta area, and I've been one to speak out and say, I don't think the Atlanta Falcons should. I don't think that it would be smart if the Atlanta Falcons were to go for Lamar Jackson. But now, starting to get a little fishy. Okay, starting to get a little fishy, getting a little weird. I'm going to read you guys some stuff real quick, right? So the Baltimore Ravens have placed Lamar Jackson on a non-exclusive franchise tags. You didn't even know that there were two types of franchise tags. I knew about the franchise tag, of course, but I didn't know it was two different types. So the non-exclusive tag, right? Now, here's what it means for Lamar Jackson. Lamar Jackson is able to entertain other offers from teams. Okay. He is able to entertain other teams. If there is an offer that he would like to go for, the Ravens then have the opportunity to counteroffer or match that same offer, right? That sounds familiar. Yeah. Anywho, the Ravens then can counteroffer. But in the event that, let's say, for instance, Lamar just decides to leave Baltimore. He says, you know what? I'm going to take their money. I like what they offer. I like that city. I'm leaving Baltimore. Baltimore then will take 2 first-round picks from whatever team is taking Lamar Jackson. So either way, the Baltimore Ravens wins. Okay? They will win somehow, some way in this situation. All right? Now, here's what's so interesting about this, right? If you've been paying attention to the 4-letter network, if you've been paying attention to the other network, with the number 1 in it, a lot of the talking heads have been discussing what's been going on with Lamar Jackson. I agree that I think this is slightly egregious. I think this is this is completely disrespectful, in my humblest opinion. Disregard anything that I've said about Lamar Jackson, because I've never said anything disrespectful. I just spoke in regards to the Atlanta Falcons. But anywho, what makes this situation so dramatic, right? And what makes it even more crazy is the fact that quarterback deficient teams have all come out in various channels throughout yesterday just to say that they're not going to try to go after or trade for Lamar Jackson. That's interesting. The Dolphins, who needs one. The Raiders, they definitely need one. The Commanders, they need one with their brand new offensive coordinator. The Panthers need one. And yes, my Atlanta Falcons, regardless of what it is that I say, disregard anything that I've said, they need one. They have Desmond Ridder. He has 4 games under his belt as an NFL starter. He's 2-2, no interceptions. I think 2 touchdowns or 1 touchdown. However, but that's nothing to build on. Not necessarily. It's a lot of hope. Really, it's a lot of hope It's a lot of maybe. Let's see. I hope so. He looks good. I'm not sure. And there you have Lamar Jackson, who is, he doesn't like his specific situation. And the reason why I spoke against Lamar really was because, again, the Atlanta Falcons have come out of cap hell into quarterback hell, okay? Because now you have a situation where you get out of cap hell, you have a good amount of money. You're the top 3 in the NFL as far as money is concerned going into the offseason. You know what I mean? The Falcons, they do have this opportunity to change for the better. Either it be through getting a new quarterback or
Free agency.
Or it could be through free agency. However you look at it, the Atlanta Falcons could have done this. But anywho, I just don't find it to make sense. I mean, really. Somehow, everyone in the NFL, including teams that need a quarterback in order to win now, they're going to just pass up on a unanimous MVP. He was unanimously picked as an MVP. Currently, he's 45-16 as an NFL starter, 101 passing touchdowns and 24 rushing touchdowns. This is in his career completely. So you mean to tell me Dolphins, Commanders, Raiders, Falcons, Panthers, you guys are willing to say, I'm okay. Everybody's okay in that situation, right? Commanders, I don't even know. Taylor Heineke, you're good. You're good with Taylor Heineke. Okay. It's just something that just doesn't make sense. I mean, all of you guys are going to go after quarterbacks in the draft. The Dolphins are going to just stick with Tua again with the head injury situation and just injuries altogether. That's how we're going to play this. It just seems to be a little bit fishy.
The Alpha Male.